Okay, look, one of the tips that I want the players to understand is this concept of color coding and just making the right decision power-wise on each shot. What do you think about that in general?
Well, a lot of players play outside their level. They try to play too big. They see themselves as Rafael Nadal or a Pete Sampras. I want to hit that hard. What you don't understand, they play within themselves. They don't try to get outside that realm where they're making a lot of errors. And I like your system.
Yeah, so what we're going to show you here is a color coding system. It's okay for you as a player to have a favorite speed. Maybe it's green. What's not okay is for you to send your favorite speed on every single shot. It will determine what you receive, has some say on what you send. Here we are with Brian and Linda, Luke, and I'm just going to ask the players to do a simple color coding drill. And what that means is, as Linda, for example, is hitting the ball, I want her calling a color. She's either going to say yellow, green, or red, depending on what she should send back.
And red is your ultimate, you're just trying to nail it.
No, actually green is the most offensive, and red is when she's wounded. It's a little bit of a red light. She has to be careful.
Okay, so yellow is not a caution.
No, yellow's not necessarily caution. Yellow is the ball that you make a living by. That's the one you're just going to rally.
3/4, okay.
Right, so initially, I will call this for the player just to help them understand. So I'm going to help, I'll just color code how I think Linda should be handling these. Okay, and here we'll start. That's yellow. Okay, that would be a reddish, a little bit deeper. She shortened her stroke. Okay, this is yellow. Okay, there's kind of green.
Oh yeah, one where she could hit.
Okay, yellow. Good. Here's maybe yellow, yellow, I would say. Okay, red. Okay. Red. See, she's having to shorten it up. That's yellow. Okay. Okay, that's maybe yellow. Okay, that's definitely red, right? Okay, so good. Now players, as you rally back and forth, it's all about the right decision. If you can worry less about the actual result of the shot and worry more about making the right decision every time, your unforced errors are going to plummet. Let's do this a little bit more, and I want to see her be able to hit a green occasionally to make sure she can identify it. Okay, that's yellow. Green. So there she really steps up.
Yeah, green is when the ball's shorter
Yellow.
and the quarter softer.
Yes, it's what you're going to send back. That's yellow. Good. That's red. Okay, it was out. So one more rally, guys. I'm going to color code her again. Red. Last ball right here. That's yellow. That's yellow. And that's green. Bam.
I like that. Good. I like that.
So just getting these players to think about that, and if they can settle in and make those decisions properly, their unforced errors typically just go way, way down.